Okay, so we talked about on Tuesday having 2 subjects, 2 verbs. We said that because we have 2 subjects, 2 verbs, we have how many clauses?
We have 2 clauses.
We have 2 clauses. Where do our brackets go?
Our brackets go from the dance was on Friday. Oh no, on Friday. Because it looks like it's on that on Tuesday.
So wait a minute,
Like
Friday. Brackets around on Friday?
On Friday. Mm-hmm.
Okay, why brackets there? Because then that means.
I saw it on Tuesday.
Okay, but that's showing us our prepositional phrase.
Never mind. I know it. The bracket, the dance was on Friday bracket. And then.
So a bracket before the. So what I'm hearing is a bracket before the.
The dance, and then ends on Friday, then it, and then it, and then.
Yeah, because that's like 2 different like sentences.
Okay. 2 different clauses?
Yeah.
Yes. Because we can't have a single sentence with 2 clauses in it. Actually, we can have a sentence with multiple clauses in it. Is that what you guys are seeing?
Mm-hmm.
It's not showing up here yet. You know, I can still hear you.
Is it hard to teach to DGP the dance?
No. Okay. Is that what you guys have?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
So then I'm going to take my clause box, right? And I'm going to copy it. 2 ways to copy. Remember, you can right click. Hold on. You can hit copy, or you can highlight it and hit Control C. By the way, we're going to copy it, and then we'll paste one over each of our clauses, right?
I have a question.
Hold on. You'll have to wait. There's a way to indicate you have a question. Instead of just blurting it out, great, and then remain silent, because at this point I'm getting kind of annoyed. All right, so what type of clauses do we have? This is where we kind of discussed, do they make sense on their own? Do they need help?
I thought it was not independent because independent means stand on their own. But then I realized when you put it in the parentheses or
when you look at just the clause itself?
And it's independent clause.
Right.
It's
so
just 2 independent clauses.
If you look at the dance was on Friday, does that make sense by itself?
Yes.
When you say it was fun, is that a complete sentence? Okay.
No,
it was fun. Like it was a subject. Fun is.
It's a clown.
What?
Well, you're saying that how do we know what it is?
Yeah.
It's because the 2 clauses are next to each other. They can still be independent. It's just telling me I have to know what the first clause was saying.
So it was fun. It was just like a regular sentence.
Correct.
How did you?
Gracie, you had a question? Or sorry, Helena, you had a question?
Why do we always get mistaken of?
Mistaken of?
Like, not mistaken of, but like I always get called Gracie or she always gets called Helena.
Is that your question?
No, that's not my question.
She was talking, so let's ask your question. That's what happened to me. What's your question? And does it relate to DGP?
Yes.
Okay.
It is why one has independent clauses above it. Like I get that it's like I don't understand that.
Okay, so we're looking at 2 separate clauses, right?
Yes.
Because there are 2 separate clauses, we have to state whether or not it's a dependent or an independent clause above both.
Why was? It's going to be one of them.
I just put it above the clause somewhere. It could be above it was fun. It could be anywhere. I just can't just leave it at the beginning. It has to be above the clause so I can tell which one it is. Gracie, what was your question?
Oh, how do you move a box?
Okay, so that's where I said you highlight it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can hit right click and hit copy.
Okay.
And then hit paste.
Above where?
Wherever you want to put the box.
In the middle. In the middle.
Well, I put them above the 2 separate clauses.
Put it in the center.
Okay.
You go like this. Click the independent clause, go like that, click copy, and then go to that.
I did that. It never works for me. Did you do that?
I'll come over and help you in just a minute, okay?
Wait, I might have it.
Good deal. So let's talk about the purpose of the sentence and the sentence type. We have 2 independent clauses. Since we have 2 independent clauses, We just have to simply look at DGP Thursday and see what the sentence type is based on that. A simple sentence has one independent clause. A compound sentence has two independent clauses. A complex sentence has an independent clause and a dependent clause. And a compound complex has everything.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot.
Compound.
Compound.
You're saying compound and it's declarative? We're just stating a fact? You're not asking this as a question? The dance was on Friday? It was fun?
Declarative is period.
The dance was on Friday. It was fun.
Was it said with that much attitude in your mind?
Yeah, the dance was on Friday.
Okay.
It was on Friday. And it was
It is a compound and it is declarative.
Why couldn't there be an and there?
Yeah, 2 times.
So the dance was on Friday and it was fun.
That makes more sense. Yeah.
You could have it, except for the fact you would have a run-on sentence.
So
The
one
and-
to make it a run-on.
Mm-hmm. Because you do have two separate thoughts there, and they're independent clauses on their own. So you would want to indicate a split here differently.